Guess what I saw? Sister, when did you get a boyfriend without telling me?
What? Mia? What did you see exactly?
I saw you walking around with some guy, just the two of you. Wait, not a boyfriend, but a fiancé? You get into a relationship and get proposed to without telling your own sister. That's so mean, Emma.
No way! How do you even know he proposed?
I spotted you leaving your office all cozy with someone. I just knew he wasn't just a coworker, so I did a little digging.
You were staking out my office?
An office romance. Look at you, Emma. And it's already an engagement. Impressive.
I tried so hard to keep it hidden. And now she's found out.
Your company is pretty well known, right? So he must be making good money too. Not bad, sis, snagging a catch like that. Don't worry, I'll steal him for you.
Don't you dare! This is exactly why I was hiding it. How many times are you going to steal someone from me?
I honestly don't know. I just do it because it's fun.
Are you serious?
Also, honestly, you kind of annoy me, sis. Like, you're pretty plain, but you always end up dating these high-quality guys. Gets under my skin, so I just want to take them from you.
You've said this before, Mia, every single time. And every single time I think maybe this will be different. But here we are, again.
You make it too easy, though. If you were better at keeping them, I wouldn't be able to take them in the first place.
Jake and I are engaged. We are seriously thinking about our future together. Please, just don't go near him. Not for some stupid reason like that.
Nope.
What?
If you don't want to lose him, then work harder to hold on to him. Though it doesn't seem like you've managed that even once.
You're right. No matter how many times I've tried to stop you, you've always ended up taking them from me.
Men just can't resist a younger, prettier girl. Even the stubborn ones. A few drinks and they're putty in my hands. Take them back to a hotel room and they're completely obsessed with me.
Do you have any idea how many times you've made me cry?
Aw, does it still sting that much? Honestly, I thought you would have gotten used to it by now.
Getting used to it? Mia, these were people I actually loved. This isn't a game.
For me it is. Just accept it and start planning your next wedding, sis. I'm absolutely going to steal him.
Seem kinda serious.
My sister found out about us. She's declared she's going to steal you from me.
Oh, is that all? I thought you were about to break off the engagement or something. You scared me.
This isn't funny. This is incredibly serious to me. You have no idea how many times Mia has stolen someone I loved from me.
Sorry, I wasn't making fun of you, I promise. How many times are we actually talking about here?
3. 3 separate relationships. The first time I thought it was an accident. The second time I thought I was unlucky. By the third time, I stopped being surprised and started just expecting it.
3 times? That's not a pattern, that's a campaign.
Exactly. And she does not quit, Jake. She will show up at your work. She will find your number somehow. She will show up at places she knows you'll be. She keeps going until they give in.
And they all gave in?
Every one of them, every single one said it would never happen, and in the end, every single one chose her over me.
I see. So as long as she physically can't get near me, we're good?
Huh?
We'll be fine. I'm going overseas soon, so don't worry.
Overseas? What? I haven't heard anything about this.
Sorry for the bad timing, but the director called me in today. He wants me to go on an international training program. 3 months.
3 whole months?
It's training for a project I've always wanted to be part of. Getting the call basically means I'm in. If it goes well, my career could take a huge leap.
Jake, that's incredible. The director personally reaching out to you. And your longtime dream is finally happening. I'm rooting for you.
Wait, you're really okay with this? Just like that?
Of course I'm supporting you. Why wouldn't I? I would never stand in the way of that.
But I'm leaving for 3 months, Emma. Our registration, our wedding ceremony, all of that gets pushed back. You're sure?
I don't mind at all. As long as you're still going to marry me whenever you get back, that's all that matters.
Emma!
And hey, like you just said, if you're overseas for 3 months, Mia definitely can't make a move. It gives me time to actually think through how to handle her. So honestly, this works out for me too.
Fair point. I guess I need to do some thinking too. What if while I'm gone some other guy tries to make a move on you? Actually, now I'm the one getting worried.
Oh, stop it.
It's that new guy at your office, the one you're mentoring. He's been getting way too close to you. I can tell he's totally into you.
Where is this coming from? I appreciate the jealousy, but there's nothing going on. He used to be really difficult and defiant, but we've finally warmed up to each other. I'll make sure not to give him any wrong ideas, though.
What do you mean difficult? Like he was rude to you?
Honestly, yes. He's a Harvard grad, and he made sure everyone knew it. He had this attitude like the work was beneath him, like I was beneath him. It took weeks just to get him to respond to basic requests on time.
And now he's suddenly warmed up to you?
Seems like it. He started being a lot more cooperative about a month ago. I thought he just finally settled in.
Huh. Keep an eye on that. A sudden attitude change like that usually means something shifted in his head.
You're reading too much into it. He's a mentee, that's it.
All right, if you say so. Let's both stay sharp and give it our best. I'll work hard over there.
You'd better, and call me when you land, okay?
Every day if you want.
Once a day is plenty. Go be brilliant.
I'll do my best.
And Jake, I mean it about not worrying. I know the distance is going to be hard, but this is exactly the kind of opportunity you've been working toward for years. Don't spend it worrying about me. I'm fine.
I know you're fine. That's actually the problem. You're so fine that some clueless new hire can't tell the difference between his mentor and his romantic interest.
Jake.
I'm just saying.
Go pack your bags.
Already done. I'm very efficient.
Of course you are.
So sorry, sis. I went and stole someone important from you again.
Excuse me?
Your fiancé is mine now. That's a broken engagement for you, sis. You were so close to the finish line, too. What a shame.
You couldn't possibly have stolen him. You couldn't get to him, so you're making things up, aren't you? Stop talking nonsense.
Excuse me, are you calling me a liar? I get that you want this to be a joke, but you getting stolen from is just a fact.
I'm sorry, what?
I win again, as always. I just put on my sweet voice and he was hooked instantly. Honestly, he might have been the easiest one yet.
The easiest one yet. Okay, walk me through it. Where did you meet him?
Outside your office, same as always. I waited until I saw someone leaving with that particular look. You know the one, a man who thinks he's very important.
You put on your sweet voice? You actually met him in person.
How else would I steal someone? I waited for him outside your office and made my move. Although I was surprised, I didn't expect your fiancé to be younger than you.
What?
Going for a younger subordinate, huh? Look at you. He's cute in that boyish kind of way, and yet he's working at a top company. I love that contrast. I think I'm actually falling for him for real.
Wait, younger subordinate? What are you talking about? Mia, who exactly did you go after?
Huh? What kind of weird question is that? I did what I always do. Stole your boyfriend. Your subordinate, Ryan, is mine now.
What?
I really like him too, and he says he wants to marry me. We're actually at City Hall right now submitting the marriage certificate.
You're getting married right now?
We're literally at City Hall as we speak, and I'm filing the papers while triumphantly calling you right now. If everything checks out, we'll be officially married any second.
You can't be serious. Mia is getting married. Like this.
It went through! Since we're celebrating my love victory, should I give you a call later? I'm here with your fiancé right now, after all.
He's overseas, though.
Huh?
My fiancé is currently working abroad, so there's literally no way he's at City Hall with you right now.
He's working abroad?
And I hate to interrupt your victory lap, but I'm not in a relationship with any younger subordinate. Ryan is a new hire I've been mentoring, but we are not together. I've never even thought of him that way.
What? What are you talking about? Isn't Ryan your fiancé? You said your fiancé works at the same company.
There are plenty of men at my company, Mia. My fiancé is a colleague. Same year, completely different person. I have never dated a subordinate.
A colleague from your year? But Ryan told me you two had a really close relationship at work. He said you depended on him.
I mentor him. It goes one direction. If he described it any other way, that tells you quite a lot about him.
He said you had a special bond. Those were his exact words.
Different department, but incredibly talented. He's won the President's Award multiple times. Basically everyone in the company knows his name. And right now, my amazing fiancé is overseas on a director-sponsored training program, so he is absolutely not with you right now.
What? What is going on? I was so sure Ryan was your fiancé. He acted like he knew everything about you. He talked about you constantly.
I'm the one who wants to know what's going on, but at least the misunderstanding is cleared up now. That's a relief. Congratulations on your marriage, by the way.
Oh no, I got married! Wait, what do I do? Can you cancel a marriage registration once it's been accepted?
How would I know? Either way, I'll be registering mine eventually too, so let's just skip the gift exchange. Deal? Take care!
Emma, what do I do? That Ryan guy totally tricked me. And then he had the nerve to yell at me saying I tricked him. He's completely losing it, and it's terrifying. Help me.
You got tricked, but he says you tricked him? How does that work? I have no idea what's happening.
I'm still trying to figure it out myself. Your subordinate, Ryan, he apparently thought you were the daughter of one of the executives at the company.
What?
Remember how he used to be super defiant toward you, but then suddenly became a lot more obedient?
Now that you mention it, yeah. He's a Harvard grad, incredibly proud of it, quite the ego. He was really difficult to work with at first, but lately he seems to have opened up, and things were so much easier.
Someone told him to knock it off, that crossing you would make the higher-ups come after him, so he assumed you were some executive's daughter.
Oh, wow.
That's why he suddenly fell in line. He figured marrying you would be his golden ticket, a shortcut straight to the top.
Ah, I see. The person who probably said that was referring to Jake, not me. He's incredibly well regarded by upper management because of how talented he is. Though I guess a brand new hire wouldn't know that.
So he was only ever after you for the connections, but when you kept not responding to his advances, he started burning out. That's when I showed up, and he just switched targets. He figured, if Big Sis doesn't work out, Little Sis is probably just as well connected. He was planning to marry me and use my family's ties to rocket up the ladder.
So, he thought stealing the sister was the next best option. That's a level of calculation I genuinely did not expect from him.
He even asked me on our way to City Hall whether you and I were close. He kept asking about family dinners and whether I ever met your boss. I thought he was just curious. He was doing research.
Oh, wow. What a spectacular pile of misunderstandings. And I never even noticed he was hitting on me in the first place. I thought he was just being friendly. Turns out that was his move.
How are you this calm right now? I just told you your subordinate tried to use your whole family as a career ladder.
Because it didn't work, and now it's honestly a little funny. Though I do feel a bit bad that I never picked up on it. He must have been putting in a lot of effort I completely ignored.
You should feel bad for me. I'm the one who married him.
Well, that part is entirely on you.
What am I supposed to do? I went and married this absolute idiot. I shouldn't have rushed to file that marriage certificate.
Now, calm down. You both just had the wrong idea about each other. If you regret getting married, you can just get a divorce.
Don't make it sound so easy. Divorce goes on your record, you know. Even if I'm young and pretty, a divorced woman has a much harder time dating.
Mia, you married a man you had known for, what, a week? 2 weeks? At some point, you have to look at your own decisions here.
That's not helpful, Emma.
Then maybe just stay married and see how it goes. You might end up a surprisingly good couple. You never know.
How can you be so cold? Your sister is in crisis here. The least you could do is think it through with me.
You brought this on yourself, you know. This all started because you kept trying to steal my fiancé.
That's, well...
Clean up your own mess. You can't just play the I'm your sister card, only when it looks like my sister is going to have to sort this out herself. I sent you the screenshots of the whole conversation. Have a look.
I read them the second they came in and nearly fell out of my chair laughing. How does a misunderstanding even get this big? Ha!
I have been asking myself the same thing for the past 2 hours. She was so sure she had won. She was calling me from City Hall.
The City Hall detail is what gets me. She was filing the paperwork and calling you at the same time? The confidence!
That is Mia in a nutshell, unfortunately. Although I'll admit, if things had been different, if Ryan had actually been my fiancé, she would have technically pulled it off.
Don't give her that.
Okay, fine. She would not have pulled it off. You're far too sensible for any of that.
That is the correct answer. But you know, my gut feeling wasn't wrong. That new hire really was going after you.
It was all just a misunderstanding, though. It's not like he was genuinely into me. Not really a big deal.
No, this is a very big deal. Even if he didn't know about us, making moves on someone's fiancé is completely unacceptable.
Whoa!
Look, we both met at work, but we kept things completely professional on the clock, because the office is a place for work, full stop. This guy was neglecting his job to chase you around. That's not just a problem for us, it's disrespectful to every coworker around him. Someone higher up needs to address it.
I genuinely had no idea he was doing any of that, to be fair.
And even if his attitude did improve because of the misunderstanding, before that he was treating you, a senior employee, completely disrespectfully, right? I'm gonna have that addressed too. I may be humble about it, but I am an elite employee. When I formally raise a concern, the company will have to take it seriously.
True enough. But please don't do anything rash. I don't want things to get messy at work.
It won't be messy, it'll be thorough. There's a difference.
Those sound the same to me.
Trust me, that cocky little upstart needs a reality check. Leave it to me.
This is unbelievable. He got fired from his company. My husband is unemployed on our honeymoon. This is an absolute nightmare.
I really didn't expect things to spiral this far. Jake asked the higher-ups to have a word with him, and then all this other stuff started coming out. I guess the company wanted to get ahead of it and let him go quickly.
Wait, what other stuff?
Oh, Ryan didn't tell you? He'd been making moves on women all over the company. High grades, good looks, wealthy family. He was systematically approaching and asking out women who fit his checklist.
Are you serious?
Almost all of them turned him down, apparently, but he just kept at it anyway. There were even times he skipped out on work entirely to go flirt with someone he was interested in. An employee like that getting fired is inevitable.
That's disgusting! He was chasing other women while he was with me? That makes me so angry.
To be fair, you were also pursuing him while pretending to steal him from me. Neither of you went into this with the most honest intentions.
That is completely different, and you know it.
Is it?
I am not the same as him. He was using people. I was just having fun.
Mia.
Okay, maybe I see the similarity a little.
Well then, you'd better get the divorce done soon. I thought you'd have separated right after all this blew up. You two are still actually living together?
I want to divorce him yesterday, but he refuses to sign. He says getting divorced would be embarrassing for someone with his education. He'd rather die than have that on his record. And now that he's unemployed, he wants me to support him.
So, his ego is too big for a divorce record, but being a kept man is fine.
I do not want a deadbeat husband like this. He spends all day listing reasons why every job posting he finds is beneath him. He turned down 3 interviews this week alone. 3!
A Harvard man only accepts a Harvard-worthy offer, I suppose.
This is not funny.
No, you're right. It's not. But Mia, I have to be honest with you. You rushed into a marriage with a man you barely knew because you wanted to hurt me. And now you're living with the consequences of that. I can sympathize, but I cannot fix it for you.
Emma, help me figure out how to get out of this.
Sorry. I've got a lot on my plate right now, so I really can't spare the energy. Work is busy, and I've got our registration and wedding to plan. You'll have to handle this one yourself.
You can't be serious.
You'll be too busy trying to convince him to sign the divorce papers to worry about stealing my fiancé. I can finally think about our wedding without a single worry in the world. Best of luck to us both. And just so you know, you're not invited to the ceremony. Take care. Jake completed his overseas training and came home safely, and the two of us registered our marriage right away. We were able to hold a small, intimate ceremony with just close family, and, true to her word, Emma did not invite the newlyweds. Mia still hasn't managed to convince Ryan to agree to a divorce, and they remain living together as husband and wife. Ryan, however, insists he won't job hunt until he finds a company worthy of his caliber, and barely makes any effort to apply. On the rare occasions he does, it turns out no company is eager to hire a man who was fired shortly after joining his first job for repeatedly making advances on a senior colleague who was already engaged.